Welcome to the Ontario Mortgage and Real Estate Insights Podcast, your go-to source for the latest developments, trends, and regulatory changes in the industry. I'm your host, I'm Sandy, your guest host from Keller Williams Legacies, here to provide you with insights sourced from reputable news outlets to help you stay informed.
Steve Hamoan here. This is brought to you by Real Approved Incorporated, a trusted mortgage brokerage dedicated to helping Canadians achieve their homeownership dreams. Visit realapproved.ca to learn more about how our experienced team can assist you with your mortgage needs. Let's dive into today's episode.
All right, Steve. Let's kick things off with a pretty eye-opening story from Toronto. A home in the trendy Trinity Bellwoods neighborhood recently sold for an $800,000 loss. That's quite a hit.
Yeah, Sandy, it's a significant loss. The home was originally purchased for over $2.1 million back in March 2022, and it sold for just over $1.3 million at the end of October this year. It's a clear reflection of the challenges some homeowners are facing in the current market, even with the interest rate cuts.
Exactly, Steve. The key interest rate was lowered to 2.25%, which you might expect to help ease some of the financial strain. But it seems like the market's a bit more complex than that right now. Home sales are up, with over 5,500 recorded in the Greater Toronto Area in September alone, yet prices are still down by nearly 5% compared to last year.
It shows the dichotomy we're seeing in the market. More sales happening, but at lower prices. And in this case, the homeowner in Trinity Bellwoods seemed to have run into trouble after gutting the home. According to real estate commentator Shazi Gholi, they ran out of cash and lenders had to step in.
That's right. It's a reminder of the risks involved in real estate investments, especially when renovating or flipping a property. The home had potential to be a modern single-family residence or a multi-unit investment, but unfortunately, things didn't pan out as planned.
It's a tough situation, Sandy. And it's not just this property. We've seen similar stories, like a home in St. Andrew Winfields that sold for a $1.1 million loss, and another in St. Catharines with a 40% loss. It seems like some investors are finding themselves caught between a rock and a hard place.
The Trinity Bellwoods neighborhood, known for its Victorian architecture and vibrant community vibe, is usually a desirable area. But as you mentioned, Steve, the real estate market is unpredictable and can be unforgiving if the timing or planning is off. It's crucial for investors to have a solid financial plan and perhaps a bit of luck on their side too.
Absolutely, Sandy. And while this might seem like a horror story for some, it's also a learning opportunity. Real estate is about understanding market trends, having contingency plans, and being prepared for unexpected challenges. As we continue to navigate through these times, it's important for everyone involved in real estate to stay informed and make well-thought-out decisions.
Let's talk about some interesting developments in the Greater Toronto Area's condominium market. While many areas are seeing a dip in condo prices, Aurora is defying the odds and showing some impressive gains.
That's right, Sandy. In most parts of Ontario, condo prices are dropping, leading to an increase in inventory and a less than optimistic outlook for new projects. But Aurora seems to be bucking that trend entirely.
According to the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, the average price of a condo across the Greater Toronto Area fell just over 4% since last year. But Aurora is an outlier, with condo prices actually increasing by nearly 15% compared to last September.
It's quite a contrast. In Newmarket, for instance, condo prices dipped by about 3.6%, dropping from $618,750 last September to $596,500 this year. And in Caledon, prices have fallen by a staggering 22% year over year. That's a huge drop.
Absolutely, Steve. And it's not just about the prices. In Newmarket, the number of available condo apartments has skyrocketed, especially with new developments like the Kingsley Square buildings coming online. It seems buyers are gaining more control in the market there.
Meanwhile, in Aurora, the market dynamics are quite different. With detached homes being more common and only a few high-end condos available, the demand has driven prices up. Last month, condos in Aurora sold for an average of $717,800, up from $625,000 the previous year.
It's fascinating to see how different areas are responding to the market conditions. Aurora had 19 new condos listed in September, and 10 of those were sold, which is a pretty healthy absorption rate.
And with new developments like the Polo Club condos on Leslie Street in the pipeline, it seems Aurora's condo market could continue to thrive. It's one of the few areas in the Greater Toronto Area, besides places like Halton Hills and Toronto West, that are seeing any gains.
It really highlights the importance of understanding local market conditions and trends. While the overall market might seem bleak, there are always pockets of opportunity if you know where to look.
Definitely. And it underscores the value of staying informed and making strategic decisions based on reliable data. As we move forward, it will be interesting to see how these trends develop, especially with the new projects on the horizon.
Today, we're diving into a significant initiative launched by the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, or TRREB, called the Your Voice, Our Future campaign. It's a major consultation effort aimed at connecting with the over 70,000 members of the board to better serve their needs.
That's right, Sandy. This isn't just any consultation process. It's the most ambitious one in TRREB's history. The campaign is designed to gather insights directly from real estate professionals about what's working and what could be improved within the organization.
TRREB has reached out to its members via email, emphasizing the importance of their feedback. The board wants to know what members think about the value of their membership, the services and support they receive, and aspects like trust, transparency, and leadership.
It's a comprehensive approach, Sandy. They're starting with an independent survey conducted by Polaris Strategic Insights, which is known for its expertise in research. This scientific method ensures that the feedback TRREB receives is reliable and actionable.
And it's not just surveys. In the new year, TRREB plans to host a series of focus groups and town halls. These will allow for more in-depth discussions and reflections on the diverse needs and experiences of its members.
TRREB President Alekia Berry-Sproul mentioned that this initiative goes beyond just consultation. It's about collaboration, aiming to build a stronger, more member-focused organization for the future. It's a big step towards aligning TRREB's actions with the evolving needs of its members.
It's encouraging to see such a proactive approach. By listening and evolving based on member feedback, TRREB is not only enhancing its services, but also strengthening the connection within the real estate community.
Absolutely, Sandy. This campaign is a testament to the importance of being responsive and adaptable in today's fast-paced real estate market. It'll be interesting to see the outcomes of this initiative and how it shapes TRREB's future strategies.
Now let's dive into Canada's latest initiative to bolster economic growth through a substantial infrastructure investment. The government is setting up a $50 billion fund aimed at developing projects across sectors like hospitals, transportation, and housing. This move is part of Finance Minister François-Philippe Champagne's first budget, and it's designed to counteract the economic pressure from U.S. tariffs.
That's a significant investment, Sandy. Prime Minister Mark Carney is clearly focusing on increasing Canada's productive capacity. It's interesting to see how the government is responding to the economic slowdown, which has been exacerbated by the trade tensions with the United States. With the Bank of Canada recently downgrading its growth forecast, this fund could play a crucial role in stimulating the economy.
Absolutely, Steve. The trade war has certainly hit the Canadian export sectors hard, especially with tariffs affecting steel, autos, and other goods. This infrastructure fund aims to mitigate those impacts by boosting domestic growth. It's a proactive approach to ensure that the economy doesn't stagnate further.
And it's not just about addressing current challenges. This fund is also about future-proofing the economy. By investing in infrastructure, Canada is looking to enhance its long-term growth prospects. The focus on sectors like housing is particularly important given the ongoing housing supply issues.
Right, Steve. And while the details of how the $50 billion will be allocated over the coming years are still emerging, it's clear that this initiative signals a commitment to robust economic development. It's about creating jobs and ensuring that Canada's infrastructure can support its future demands.
Exactly, Sandy. It's a bold move by the government, and it'll be interesting to see how it impacts the real estate and mortgage sectors. With more infrastructure and housing projects, there could be a ripple effect that benefits various industries and helps stabilize the market.
As we wrap up today's episode, it's evident that staying informed and adapting to these economic shifts is crucial for anyone involved in the real estate industry. Whether it's understanding local market trends or national economic policies, knowledge is key to navigating these times successfully.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Ontario Mortgage and Real Estate Insights podcast. We hope you found today's insights valuable as you navigate the world of mortgages and real estate.
Before you go, a quick reminder, Real Approved is here to make your mortgage journey smoother. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, their experienced team is ready to guide you with personalized support every step of the way. Visit realapproved.ca to get started and take the next step toward achieving your homeownership goals. Catch you next time, and stay informed with the latest industry insights.